Welcome to Rathalos Watch. Today I wanted to talk about how Capcom handled Video Game Awards 2024 and why we did not see Monster Hunter Wilds trailer and why I believe that was actually a good thing in disguise if you really think about it. This video will mention the word data mined and leaks, but has no spoilers or anything like that, so you are free to watch without getting spoiled. If you're looking forward to Monster Hunter Wilds coverage or just Monster Hunter in general, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on, and do not forget to join our Discord community. Link is in a pinned comment. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so you guys know I'm always 100% transparent here and honest with you on my channel, so this video is not going to be any different. To be quite frank, I'm actually quite happy that Capcom did not show a new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer after giving it some extra thought. Now, considering that this is a strictly a Monster Hunter Wilds channel, that might be a strange thing to say since I heavily rely on new Monster Hunter Wilds content and marketing material to talk about. Well, what Capcom did was actually genius, and I'll tell you why. Announcing two massively big old school PS2 era franchises that I haven't heard for almost 2 decades now will always outdo any kind of a trailer for an existing game, especially the one that just recently had an open beta back at the end of October and start of November. On top of that, Capcom has had quite the strong marketing push for Monster Hunter Wilds ever since Gamescom kicked off back at the end of August for a good straight 3 or so months. The game is coming out in roughly 74 or 75 days now, which is about 2.5 months, so it kind of makes sense to talk about something else in the meantime, and I believe that announcing two beloved long time no see franchises is a far wiser marketing and business decision. I was born in the 90s before the PS1 even came out, so I'm a fucking boomer to begin with, and I grew up with franchises like Onimusha and Okami, so for me that holds a very special place in my heart, and many fellow gamers will agree that the PS2 and Capcom era was truly an unforgettable time for gaming. So seeing these two names again on a big massive screen with their splash logos gave me a lot more hype than another Monster Hunter Wilds trailer that would probably just be introducing a new locale with some new monsters. Now, I am not saying I do not care for Monster Hunter Wilds or anything like that. I'm just saying that what Capcom did was something of a pipe dream level of quality. No one on this planet expected to ever see another Onimusha or Okami games ever again. This is unicorn levels of holy shit moments that Capcom have decided to hit us with out of a left fucking field. Those who want Monster Hunter Wilds are already buying it. There is really not much else convincing left to do, and everyone got to play it. At this rate, we will all be playing the game in less than 3 months. Also, I know some people might say that because of the crazy data mine information and leaks that occurred over the last 60 days, that Capcom might have decided to pull the plug on a trailer at the Video Game Awards at the last minute due to all the crazy spoilers and stuff. But truth be told, I do not believe that is the case. Trailer announcements and marketing plans are usually done far in advance. I highly doubt that Capcom decided to announce Onimusha and Okami 2 at the very last second because Monster Hunter Wilds had a big data mine leak. First of all, a contract needs to be signed well ahead of time, and a business decision needs to be made both by Capcom and Jeff Keighley ahead of the event. You cannot just come up to the event host at the very last minute and be like, hey, can you just please show these two things at your show? That just doesn't make any sense. This is not child's play. The majority of Rathalos Watch community already knows pretty much who are the returning monsters, how many locales are left, and what are their names. I won't be mentioning them here since this is not a spoiler video, and to be quite honest, I just want to play the goddamn game already. Would it be cool to see a returning monster in the trailer? Yeah, sure, but does it really matter with less than 75 days left till release? No, absolutely not. Just give me the fucking game already. Long story short, would it have been nice to also have a trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at the Video Game Awards along Onimusha and Okami 2? Yes, but the other two big announcements are so good and are so far superior in my opinion, and at this point I don't really care that much for trailers anymore, and neither should you. Time is going by quickly and we will all be playing Monster Hunter Wilds before you know it. Now you might be asking, what's next for Rathalos Watch and what kind of content should you all be expecting leading up to the release? Many people subscribed to me in the early days because of my Shoot X Monster Return series, which I'll admit was a lot of fun to do at the time, but since we pretty much have the entire roster of Monster Hunter Wilds because of the data mines, there's really not much else to talk about, and many of our speculations have already been confirmed. However, I did mention last month that I'm working on a new series, and the original plan was to launch it last month as well. However, that got postponed because I really want to make it as good as it possibly can be, and not only that, but the data mine leaks just kept coming in, and I had to get on that as soon as possible, and a lot of them take a lot of time to cover. I've also been busy with family and stuff due to all the holidays such as Thanksgiving and now Christmas coming along. Anyways, I am happy to say that the new series has progressed pretty well, and all I have left to do is a bit more script writing and formatting, and once that is done, I I will be launching it either this upcoming week or the week after, but before Christmas hopefully. I am super excited for the series. I cannot tell you what it is, but I will say that if you enjoyed my Should X Monster Return series, then you will be happy. And yes, I will still do visual design rating for Jerican, Rampompolo, and all of those monsters as well. Let me know what are your thoughts on all of this, and what was your reaction when you came to a realization that there was no new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer at the biggest show of the year in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe with notifications turned on. Peace out and happy hunting.